In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to add audio to an Articulate Presenter presentation and then how to sync animations to that audio. Okay, step number 1 to adding audio to an Articulate Presenter presentation, I'm going to select the Articulate tab and bring my attention over here to the narration area where you will see record narration and import audio. Now, if you would like to record directly into your presenter presentation, you simply select record narration. But before you do, bring your attention down here to this is my script that I'd like to narrate. Read this. This is the notes pane that you see in PowerPoint. So what is this notes pane going to do for me? Well, if I have my script here and I select record narration, over on the right-hand side in the record dialog area, you will see slide notes. There it is. So I have my script right there. If I put that into my slide notes, it's a big time saver because now I simply select start recording. This is my script that I'd like to narrate. Read this, and you will see that the timer is increasing here as I narrate. I'm going to select stop. So I've got about 10 seconds of audio that I've added. Now I can select this arrow and go to slide 2 or use the drop down and navigate. And now I can record the next slide and the next and the next and the next. So recording, very straightforward. I can record directly into Presenter here. I'm going to save and close. So I have some audio that I've recorded on the first slide. Also, we have this import audio. Maybe I've already recorded my audio elsewhere. So I could import audio and I could come and you'll see existing narration because I have now narrated this slide within Presenter. I could come and select each of these slides here. I could double click and add a file one at a time, or I could do it using the browse button, and then I could choose multiple files, and this is really great. Blink, blink, just like that. I could open them up. It's going to ask me what slides do you want these to go to. It's going to match them up for me. I'll select OK. And then if I have and this is where Presenter is so smart, if I have my audio files labeled slide 2, 3, 4, it's going to match them up with the right slides. So very quickly, I can now import and bring audio in. So those are the two ways that I can bring audio into Presenter. Now let's take a look at editing that audio. Once I get audio into my presentation, I've recorded it, I've imported it, now I can edit it. So if I go to my audio editor, you will see the audio that I've recorded. And up here at the top here, so what am I seeing here? Well, here's the overall interface. I've got the tools. I see all of my slides on the left, and I could go look at the audio on other slides if I had audio there. You'll notice these little pull handles here up at the top. These are the animations that I have applied in PowerPoint. So right from here, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but when it comes to syncing animations, we can also work with our animation timing right here in the audio editor. We're not going to do that now. We'll come back and show you that in a little bit. So for now, just ignore these little guys right up top here. What I want you to pay attention to is this waveform. What I'm going to do down here is I'm going to increase the size. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And now I have some options here for editing my audio. Let's say right at the beginning of my audio, there was some noise here. Maybe I took a deep breath, or I was clicking my mouse, or my microphone, got hit and made a big noise. But otherwise, the rest was really good, and I don't want to just redo the whole thing. Well, what I could do is I could highlight a piece here and then delete it. Also, let's say that there was maybe this right at the end was a piece that I don't want. I could come in, I could delete that as well. Maybe overall the sound just wasn't as high. My microphone's level, it wasn't really good, so I want to increase the volume. What I could do is I could increase the volume by, say, 50%. There, now it's going to be louder. So I have the opportunity right here to do a number of things, which is really cool in terms of editing my audio. I could import some more audio in. I could also export my audio if I want to keep it in a file for safekeeping. I could do that as well. I could export the audio. So editing audio, really fun, really simple to do right here within the Presenter environment. I'm going to click and save that here, and it will save the updates for me. So I've added audio in. Now I've edited the audio. Next step, let's take those animations that we were talking about. So I've got these 3 images right here that I want to animate in, and I've got simple fade animations applied. Now what I would like to have happen is I would like them to animate in time to my audio. Let's take care of that next. Let's sync those up. So syncing your audio and your animations is really straightforward. So I have a slide right here and I've got these 3 animations, and I've got some animations on this text over here as well, but let's focus on this slide. If I once again come into the Articulate tab, I am going to select Sync Animations, and it's going to open up that same dialog that we are in terms of recording. So right here we got Record Narration, Sync Animations, and as we'll cover in the next Getting Started tutorial, Add Annotations. So let's sync animations. So to start the sync, what's going to happen is my audio that I've already recorded will start to play. And then all I have to do is select, you'll see this Start Sync button will say Next Animation. I can begin clicking the next animation when I want the animations to appear, and it will time it up with the audio. So I start sync. This is my script that I'd like to narrate. Read this, and you will see that the timer... There we go. Now I had those all come in pretty quickly, and maybe you even heard my voice there in the background playing through my speakers. That was the voice. That was me, the narration that I did earlier. Now all of those happened within 5 seconds. If I come back and play this again, watch down here in the lower right, boom, 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 and they're all there within about 5 seconds. So I could also come back and say, well, I didn't quite like that timing. Let's start that. Let's resync that. Maybe I want this one at 2 seconds, 4 seconds, and then this last one at about 6 seconds. There, and I could stop the sync. So now if we preview that again, now they're coming in great. I'm going to save and close that, and let's preview that. And that's the great thing about Studio 13. Previewing is so fast. Watch the scrub bar play here, and watch them come in. Super. Right when I timed them up too. Now, let's say that you have a slide with a lot of things that you'd like to animate in and the syncing in, and there's maybe 3 minutes of audio and it just doesn't quite fit. Now we can come back to that audio editor and do some fine tuning, because maybe just this one picture was coming in a little bit too late, so I could move it just a little bit back so it comes in a little bit earlier. So using the audio editor, you can fine tune your animations to really have them come in right where you want them to. So you don't have to go through that whole syncing process again. So that's how easy it is to sync your animations and audio together. You simply use that Sync Animations tool, or go into your audio editor and use the audio editor to fine tune those animations. So there you have it. You have added audio, and once again, we can record directly or import the audio. We've edited the audio, and now we have synced our animations to the audio. And that's really all there is to adding audio and syncing your animations to it in Articulate Presenter. If you have any questions about this process, adding audio in, editing the audio, syncing animations, working with that process, highly encourage you to join us in the eLearning Heroes community. Stop on by the forums, ask your questions. We are there with thousands of other e-learning professionals sharing best practices, tips, tricks, hints, etc. We will be there to answer your questions and help you out. Take care.